Hello, 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 hello. Back live. Oh boy. Back live, guys. What's up? It's your boy Dominic Rich. Back to talk about international football tournaments, World Cup qualifiers, Concacaf Nations League, Euro 2020 qualifiers as well. How are you doing today, everyone? Bethel, what's up, man? What's up? Meister Fighter. What's up? Good day to everyone. Demir Imamajic. What's up? I'm fine, man. I'm fine. Adnan, what's good, man? Germany versus Netherlands was a great second half. Yes, I definitely saw that game. I was out all day, but I actually got to see the whole game while I was on the go. So it was a really good game. Enthralling stuff. Really good stuff by the Netherlands, man. Really good stuff. I'm actually happy for the Netherlands because that penalty was not supposed to be given. And, it's justice, man. Justice served. Poetic justice, too, you know what I'm saying? So, big win for the Netherlands. But, guys, before we actually talk about that, let us quickly talk about the things that there weren't a lot of games for those things today. Concacaf Nations League and World Cup qualifiers for Africa, the CAF. The USA versus Mexico. USA just scored. I just got an update. USA, no, actually Mexico just scored. Oh wow, 21st minute. Mexico just went one up. I think Mexico is a better team than the USA when they go full strength. When they experiment, they could be a bit vulnerable. But when Mexico comes full strength, they're always a very good team. So yeah. But CONCACAF Nations League, let's just talk about that quickly. You guys know CONCACAF Nations League is very important now in terms of the 2021 Gold Cup and the 2022 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. It's very important. So teams have to take the CONCACAF Nations League very seriously. On match day one, which was yesterday, we had games yesterday. Suriname defeated Dominica 2-1. Grenada defeated St. Kitts and Nevis 2-1. French Guyana 3, Belize 0. Nicaragua and my nation, the nation of my birth, St. Vincent and the Grenadines played to a 1-1 draw. And I think that's a huge result for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Aruba, they lost to Guyana 1-0 today. And right now, as we are speaking, Jamaica are 4-0 up against Antigua and Barbuda. So good stuff for Jamaica. Shaman Nicholson scoring twice, and they actually got Bobby Reed to play for them. So this is a big deal. We could see Jamaica at the 2022 World Cup, guys. It's a reality now. We could definitely see Jamaica back for their second World Cup appearance. They got the likes of Leon Bailey, Ravel Morrison, Bobby Reed, and a few other players from the championship playing for them. And if they're able to get all the guys that, are based abroad in England, who are born there and have Jamaican parents, 4 parents, Jamaica could be a force to be reckoned with, man. They definitely can because the players that play in the championship and the Premier League are very good. So it seems like Jamaica are on course to stay top 6 in CONCACAF, which will enable them to fight for one of those 3 automatic spots or that half place to play in the Inter-Confederation playoffs. So it's very good stuff for Jamaica. It's looking good. It's looking really good. So tomorrow we actually have Montserrat playing Dominican Republic, El Salvador against St. Lucia. And guys, we actually had some more games. I actually missed some of the games. Cayman Islands 2, US Virgin Islands 0, Barbados 4, St. Martin 0, Guatemala 10. I actually just saw the highlights for that too. Anguilla 0, Bonaire 4, British Virgin Islands 2. So I think that is it in terms of the games. The way they have it set up on the screen here, it's kind of weird. That's why I didn't see those. But there's games coming up tomorrow. Guadeloupe plays St. Martin, Montserrat, Dominican Republic, El Salvador, St. Lucia. And then there's games on Sunday. We have St. Vincent, my country, taking on Dominica, a neighboring country. Suriname against Nicaragua, that will be a good one. Belize against Grenada. St. Kitts and Nevis against French Guiana. Antigua, Barbuda against Aruba. Jamaica against Guyana. Dominican Republic play again against El Salvador. Montserrat face St. Lucia. Guys, we could actually see St. Lucia from St. Vincent. That's how close it is. Then we have St. Martin against U.S. Virgin Islands, Cayman Islands against Barbados, Turks and Caicos against Guadeloupe, Bahamas against Bonaire, Puerto Rico against Guatemala. And those are all the fixtures that will happen in September. There's matches in October where we will see the USA and Mexico and those teams come out to play their first games. Canada as well. Cuba, Haiti, Curacao. It's going to get a little bit more interesting in October. Trinidad and Tobago, those teams. Panama already came out and played already. They beat Bermuda. So the Concacaf Nations League is a nice little tournament. I don't think it compares to the Gold Cup because the Gold Cup is, 16 teams, 16 of the best teams. But when you have Guatemala defeating Anguilla 10-0, it's like, oh. Okay, so someone just said Haiti and Curacao would actually play tomorrow. Wait, I'm not. Where's that fixture? Did I miss that fixture? I actually missed that fixture. I'm not seeing that fixture on the screen at all. I'm not seeing that on the screen. Yes, Haiti, and yes, I missed that one. The way they have it is so stupid, man. I'm telling you. They were actually, I'm telling you, it's like there were actually more games. There were actually Trinidad and Tobago and Martinique drew 1-1. I didn't talk about the Bermuda Panama game. It was a 4-1 yesterday. They have it so dumb on the. It's like, oh my goodness. I think it's because of the leagues. They have it all mixed up. But I think those are the only ones I missed. It's a lot of games, guys. It's a lot of games. I wish I would have read all of those in order, but it's fine. It's quite fine. It's not the end of the world. But yeah. Curacao and Haiti does play. It has the match for 9-10, and that is Tuesday. It says Tuesday on here, so I don't know about tomorrow. It says Tuesday. And Cuba does play Canada on Tuesday. So, yes, it is tomorrow. And they play again on Tuesday. Oh, now I see. Cuba and Canada does play each other twice as well. Oh, I really fucked this up, man. Really did. But anyways, you guys get it. That's the CONCACAF Nations League for you. It's like, it's hard to follow. It's all over the place. Seriously. It is. It is all over the place. So many little teams you can't even keep track of them. But anyways, let's move on from the CONCACAF Nations League and go on to the African World Cup qualifiers. We had games today between Comoros and Togo. That game ended in a 1-1 draw. I think Togo scored first, 33rd minute, and then Comoros equalized in the 49th. That's a big draw, but that's a big goal on the road for Togo. I'm predicting Togo to move on, but you never know here. You never know. The other match between Angola and Gambia, it ended in a 1-0 win for Angola, courtesy of a goal by Wilson Pinto Gaspar. So I predicted Gambia to go through, but seems like they won't. That's a big goal on the road for Angola as well. Guys, remember, these are 14 ties The 14 lowest ranked African nation teams play against each other, and the 14 that win the tie move on. And then the 40 teams remaining will be paired into 10 groups of four, where the 10 group winners will then move on to play a tie between themselves, like five ties. And the winners of the five ties will then qualify for the World Cup. What's up, Brian Hiller Joseph, man? What's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to everyone who has joined the live stream. At Venko, I saw you came in and said, yo, 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 yo. What's up, man? Welcome back. Appreciate you joining in. That CONCACAF Nations League, I definitely have to go to the CONCACAF website and stop using like Google to get all the matches and the results in the order that, it happens, because it is ridiculous. I made a meal of that. Seriously. I don't know why I did not go to the website where it says schedule and results. It says it right here. And everything, oh shoot, everything is here. It's here in order, and I actually went on Google where it has it all jumbled up. It's crazy. It is ridiculous. And there was actually a game here between Belize and, what is this? Is this Guadeloupe or something? What is this? Back to the CONCACAF Nations League. French Guyana 3, Belize 0. It was actually decided by a disciplinary committee, which means the game was awarded to French Guyana. Don't know what happened. Maybe Belize didn't show up, but they were awarded the game. French Guyana was awarded the game. So guys, next time, I apologize. If you're seeing this right now, I apologize. I have to go to the CONCACAF Nations League website. Let me favorite that page right now, and so I could get it when I want it, because don't know why I used Google for that. That was really dumb of me. Seriously. Josh Byrne is in the house. What's up? Really, really dumb. You have to admit when you do dumb things, Definitely have to. Yeah, it has it on the CONCACAF website, all laid out very nicely, and I chose to use Google, make myself look like a fool. But anyways, guys, let's move on from that, and let's talk about the Euro 2020 qualifiers. We had games from Group C, Groups E, Groups G, and Group I today. So it's a lot of games to go through. Can't stay too long on here tonight. I have to drop my daughter home, so I want to just get through these, talk a little, and then get out of here. But I have to show up to talk about these games. Definitely have to show up. And guys, today I'm not on Wi-Fi, so you realize the stream is a lot better. Is it a lot better, guys, than yesterday? Let me know by saying yes. Is it a lot better? Is it a lot better? Because yesterday it was very, very annoying, but I'm glad I figured it out. Sometimes you have to take time to figure things out. I'm not perfect. Everything isn't going to be smooth, and I'm not going to be hard on myself. Like, oh my God, why didn't I? It's like just now how I messed up the whole CONCACAF Nations League thing. It happens. It happens, man. It's a lot of teams. It's like, it's a lot of teams, a lot of games. So you could miss a few games, but I think I covered all of them. And, you guys know what's going on. You guys definitely know what's going on. So let's talk about the Friday, September 6th matches that were played in the Euro 2020 qualifiers. Belarus 2, Estonia 1. Well, I should say Estonia 1, Belarus 2. Big win for Belarus. So they belong to Group C. Let's just take a look at Group C right now, where we had another big game, a marquee fixture today between Germany and the Netherlands. Netherlands came out 4-2 victors. That was one hell of a game, though. That was one hell of a game. So Belarus has played 5 matches, and this is the first 3 points they have picked up. First 3 points. They won't qualify for Euro 2020. I don't think they will. And Estonia has not picked up any points as yet. So right now, Northern Ireland, they're leading with 12 points, 4 wins from 4. Did they play Belarus and Estonia only? Let me check. Probably played only Belarus and Estonia for those 4 points. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, they actually did. They actually did. Well, the Northern Ireland 2-1, 2-1. Yes, that's why they have 4 points. So, they have the Netherlands to play. They have Germany to play. It won't be easy at all. It won't be easy. It won't be easy. Some of these teams will have to use the Concacaf Nations League parachute in order to qualify for the Euros. And the teams in League A, they have that cushion because even if you did not top your group or even come in second, you can still get the cushion even if you are relegated to League B simply because most of the teams in League A should qualify for the Euros. So if you don't, you still get the cushion, I think. So yeah, big win for Belarus. Let's move on to the other Group C fixture, which was between the Germans and the Dutch. Big game, man. Big game. Big game, man. I saw that match today. That was actually the only match I watched today. I was out doing some things. Had to pick up my daughter from school, take my son to the doctor, miss the appointment. Then we just went and did a little bit of shopping, and I actually picked up a very nice kit today as well. I got it for like $29.99. I had to get it. I'm like $30. This is pretty cheap. I got to pick it up. I'll be using it in the future. You got to keep the gear fresh. People see me wearing the same jerseys over and over and over again. So I have to freshen it up. And the other thing is, a lot of people like to comment and say, "Oh, it's a sin to wear another team jersey." I'm a football fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm a football fan before I became a Manchester City fan. So why would I even follow that rule? Like it's dumb. You could wear whatever the frick you want. Wear whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? If I want, well, not wear whatever you want because you won't be seeing me in a Man United jersey at all. That won't be happening. And you won't be seeing me in a Liverpool jersey. That won't be happening either. These are enemies, you know what I'm saying? You won't be seeing me in those kits. But anything else, yeah. For now. Anything else for now. But yeah, wear whatever you want, man. Wear whatever you want. So yeah, Germany 2, Netherlands 4. This is one of the games of the year. And these teams have played 4 times in the last, let's say, 10 months or so. So we were treated. We were definitely treated. So Serge Gnabry, the Arsenal reject, now turned into a hell of a player. Hell of a player, I'm telling you. He has potential to be a world class player, and I definitely believe that. And he is just popping up and popping up on the score sheet for Germany time after time. I think the stat says he has 9 matches and 8 goals, guys. This was a player that Arsenal loaned to West Bromwich Albion, and he didn't get any game time there. They even had to call him back from West Bromwich Albion because the guy was probably suffering from depression. And he made the choice to leave Arsenal. And then when Bayern Munich bought him, he went out on loan twice. He went out on loan twice and proved himself. Proved himself and came back, and he's a world beater at Bayern, one of their best players. And now Germany has called on him, and he is one of their best players. So he scored in the 9th minute there. It was Klosterman with a shot that was saved by Silicin. Really good save. I think Klosterman should have scored the first shot. It was very tame of him. And Gnabry just swept up the rebound to put Germany ahead. But it was actually the Netherlands controlling most of the ball. They were, bossing the possession. They looked really, really good. but they just didn't have that killer instinct in the final third. The commentators were, they're talking about the Dutch strikers of old and the fact that the Dutch does not have a main go-to man right now. That's why you see so many guys popping up on the score sheet. But all you need to do is to score, and they did so, man. They replied in the 59th minute through Frankie de Jong. It was a really, really good ball by Ryan Babel, who is somewhat of an enigma because he was actually, I think he was the oldest man out there in the outfield. He now has his hair dyed pink, which is rather interesting, but it looks cool. It looks cool. I love the flair. And he is just a workhorse, man. He is just a workhorse. He was actually 6 years in exile. 6 years, I think, without a call up. And now Ronald Koeman has, taken charge, and he called up Ryan Babel, called up a few guys who weren't being, given the attention as well. And bam, this team is actually clicking. A lot of these guys only made their debut a year ago. Guys like Dumfries and De Jong, who popped up in the 59th minute to score his first goal. That was a really good cross by Ryan Babel. And Frankie de Jong, he got on the end of it after Jonathan Tah slipped. Tah had a really messy game today. I felt bad for the young German, and you could see Frankie de Jong just get in front of Schultz, won the ball, and nice touch to score his first ever goal for the Dutch national team. So Frankie de Jong, man, UEFA's adjudged UEFA's best midfielder, and he's looking a peach of a player. He's awesome, man. He's awesome. And then the Netherlands went 2-0 up when Jonathan Tah scored an own goal. That was another messy goal, but it happens. Sorry for the man. It happens. The Dutch were back in the lead after coming back from behind. But then it was a controversial moment in the game where De Ligt was adjudged to handle the ball. And guys, VAR isn't being used in Euro qualifiers, and I don't understand why. It's weird. They used it for the Nations League semifinals, and now they're not using it for the Euros because there are so many fixtures to cover. So many fixtures. So I don't think they want to put the money into having VAR for all these fixtures, especially some of the lower profile ones. So there was no VAR to review the handball decision. But the referee should have never given that as a handball. He should have never given it as a handball because De Ligt had no idea what was going on there. No idea. And the ball fell. Bam. Tony Kroos stepped up. He scored. And the game was poised at 2-2 again. And I knew it wasn't finished. What Ronald Koeman did there, it was just genius, man. It was just genius. He took off two players. It was Dumfries and Promise. No, it was Dumfries and Promise. I think. No, was it Dumfries and Babel? Man, I can't remember. But he took off two players and he brought on Malen for his debut. Malen plays for PSV, and he brought on another player. Who did he bring on? Let me check the lineup. But long story short, it just changed the entire game. It just injected life into the Dutch team. And they scored two more. It was Dumfries, David Proper of Brighton. They came on in the 58th minute, actually. And they really turned things around for the Dutch. They came in the 58th minute. The Dutch scored two goals, went ahead. But they went behind. But then Malen scored in the 79th minute. He was beautifully set up by Wijnaldum, who had a great game, man. He was putting on a show with his, back flick passes and all of that. Wijnaldum looked great in the game. I saw someone just mention that. Wijnaldum looked really, really good in the game. Yeah, Promise went off, as you said. And there was also, we have to mention, De Roon went off as well. All these guys did really well in this game. De Roon, promise. Ake came on. So, guys, I could recall Van Dijk and De Ligt's brilliant clearances because if they didn't clear those balls, it would have ended up in the back of the net. So it was an all-round performance by goalkeeper Sillerson, who was great. The defense, Daley Blind as well, played his part with those deliveries. It was a big save as well. I can remember from Neuer. Neuer pulled off a few big saves. It was a really good game. So after Malen put them ahead 3-2, it was well deserved. And then Wijnaldum just put the nail in the coffin late there to give the Netherlands a resounding 4-2 victory. And the Volkspark Stadium of Hamburg, it's not a good stomping ground for the German national team. I think the last time they lost at home, they were probably playing there. So they probably wouldn't be going back there anytime soon. Definitely not. But it's a big win for the Dutch, man, who missed the last two major international tournaments, the Euro 16 and 2018 World Cup. So they would definitely want to be back at Euro 2020. And they're definitely looking like a team who could actually win the damn thing. So I saw someone mention that the Depay, Memphis Depay, he has improved. Yes, Memphis Depay is one of the reasons why this team is clicking so well. Some of his passes, the build-up play, he's not scoring. He didn't score in the game, but he is definitely involved in the build-up play. And I can remember one of the goals, he was, the man who passed the ball and he was involved. He was involved. But in previous matches, he was the one assisting and scoring. But what the Dutch needs, they need a big striker. They need someone to just come to the fore, someone who's going to put in goals consistently for them. As for Germany, man, Germany, they have definitely lost their ferocity. They're not a team that you're like, oh man, we're playing Germany. It's scary. It's Germany. No, Germany is not a scary team to play anymore because when you see the lineup of the German team, it's not a lineup to fear, and that's why I think they're getting beaten by teams time after time after time. As of late, spanning all the way back from the 2018 World Cup. Someone just said Joachim Love needs to go. Well, it seems like they don't want to change that. You got to just leave him. They will realize sooner or later what they need to do. So you just got to leave him, let them do what they have to do. So Group C. Group C, there's games next week in Group C. Northern Ireland. I think Germany plays Northern Ireland. Yes, Northern Ireland play host to Germany, and Estonia hosts the Netherlands. Well, that might be carnage, man. Germany defeated Estonia 8-0. And did the Dutch play Estonia? They didn't play Estonia as yet. No, the Dutch did not play Estonia as yet. They play them again in November at the Johan Cruyff Stadium. So it's tricky, man. I think it's Germany and the Netherlands going through from this group. Northern Ireland, oh man, I think it's going to be hard. Your remaining 4 games is going to be very, very, very difficult. They may actually lose all 4 remaining games, to be completely honest. And nothing against Northern Ireland. So, guys, let us move on. Cyprus won, Kazakhstan won from Group I. And the other Group I fixtures, Scotland won, Russia 2. I saw the highlights from that one. Scotland scored first to McGinn. And then Juba equalized for Russia. And then it was actually, let me see, can't remember who scored. It was O'Donnell with an own goal in the 59th minute to give Russia the win. Scotland, man, got to do better than that. Got to do better than that. So, big win for Russia there. Big win for Russia. Then there was actually a 4-0 win in Group I on the road for Belgium. It should have been worse than that. Should have been worse. It should have definitely been worse. I was actually talking to one of my subs, I think, is my boy from Macedonia, Andrei Todorovsky, and he was telling me how good not as San Marino was playing. I was like, ooh, mind what you say there because you might have to eat your words. And Belgium should have maybe scored more, but still 4-0 is 4-0. You know, it's a 4-0 win. It's a convincing win. It had Batshuayi on the score sheet, Dries Mertens, Nasser Chadley, and whoever. And I think Batshuayi scored the other goal. So it was a routine win, man. It was a routine win, easy win. Belgium, top of that group, 15 points, 5 wins in 5. Russia, 12 points. I think these are the two teams that are going to go through to qualify for the Euros. And then Kazakhstan, third, 7 points. Scotland, fourth with 6 points. Cyprus, fourth. No, fifth. There's actually 6 teams in this group. And San Marino, still without a point with a negative minus 24 goal difference. That is horrible. That is simply horrible. Only one, Belgium has only conceded 1 goal so far. So that's also good in terms of their defense. So we covered Group C, we covered Group I. Now for Groups E. Wales 2, Azerbaijan 1. Gareth Bale popping up on the score sheet there. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I think there was some funny instances. Funny things happened in one game. I think it was this Azerbaijan game. I can't remember, but it was, I can't remember which was it when the ball hit the guy's head and actually went into the goal. Yes, it was this game. It was this game. The guy actually turned his back to the match. Well, he didn't actually turn his back. He saw Gareth Bale, I think, like, if he sent, I don't know if it was a shot or if it was a cross, but the ball looped up, hit him in the back of his head while he wasn't looking and went past the goalkeeper. So that was quite unfortunate. Azerbaijan did equalize, but Gareth Bale's header gave Wales much needed win. Much needed win. So they go third in the group with that win. So it will be a tricky group because you have Croatia in that group, who picked up a huge win. I was actually watching the Dutch-German game, and I was getting updates for the Croatian match. So, and they just kept scoring and scoring and scoring and scoring, and I'm like, oh, that is pretty good, man. Awesome, guys, because you guys know I follow this Croatian team very closely. There was goals by Vlasic in the 45th minute, Perisic in the 46th, Bruno Petkovic in the 72nd, and Dejan Lovren, in the 89th. It was a dominant performance by Croatia to stamp the authority on this group. Very good performance there, because Croatia lost to Hungary, and, you know, that was not a good performance there. So Croatia now second in the group with 9 points. Hungary, top of the group with 9 points as well. So, did Hungary didn't actually play today. Hungary, let me see when is Hungary's next game. Did Hungary played already, I think. Let me see. I'm not seeing a fixture here for Hungary. Well, okay. So Group E. It was Wales, Slovakia. Well, Hungary didn't play as yet. They will probably play sometime next week. Hungary lost to Montenegro in a friendly, yeah. I did talk about that friendly as well. So, what are the games I have to talk about in the Euro 2020 qualifiers? Well, Group G matches. Group G. Guys, this one is a big one. Slovenia 2, Poland 0. Like, this is like amazing. What an amazing turnaround there. I did not expect Slovenia to defeat Poland 2-0. It was like, what? What is going on here? What is going on? Let me take a look at the lineups to see if there was some big change made in the lineup. Has to be some big change made in the lineup. So remember, guys, the coach of Slovenia is Matthias Kek. Matthias Kek was actually the coach of Rijeka in the Croatian league. So very, very good coach. He won the league with Rijeka. So very, very good coach. So that was a big move, appointing Matthias Kek as the man in charge there. So you look at the lineup, we have let me see who. They got Oblak in goal. They had Oblak in goal. That definitely makes a difference. Ilicic, Kurtic, Beziak, Stojanovic, Verbic. Team looks good. Team looks good. Definitely looks good. The likes of Poland, they had Fabianski in goal, Bednarek, Lewandowski, Krajkowiak, Kamil Grozicki, Berezynski, Zielinski, Piatek. You know what I'm saying? They came guns blazing. You know what I'm saying? And they couldn't beat Slovenia, who are looking to actually climb back. Let me take a look at this group right now. Group G. Slovenia now move up to 8 points. Poland has 12. Remember, there's 6 teams in this group, so each team will play 10 games. So they still have 5 matches left. Slovenia could actually climb back to qualify. They have Austria and Poland to deal with, Israel to deal with, North Macedonia to deal with. And talking about Austria, they completely destroyed Latvia. Who, I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. The goals they conceded, it was just embarrassing stuff. It was just totally embarrassing. Total embarrassing, I'm telling you. You know, it was an own goal by the goalkeeper, and it was like, oh my goodness. It's like the ball hit the post, and he is stretching out his arm to like argue with his defenders. The ball came back and hit him on the backside and went in. And he's like, oh shoots, you know. So it was just horrible stuff. So Marko Nautovic scored twice. Marcel Sabitzer, oh man, that was a nasty goal he scored there. There was the own goal, Leimer scored, and Gregorich scored, the man who plays for Augsburg, I think. So that was a beat down there from Austria. So I think that rounds off the games that were played today. Not a lot of matches today, not a lot of games, but some exciting ones, especially the Germany-Netherlands match. It was quite interesting. So guys, so far, actually, let me talk about tomorrow's game, Saturday, 7th of September. Kosovo take on Czech Republic. England take on Bulgaria. Then Lithuania play Ukraine. Iceland play Moldova. Serbia take on Portugal. That's a big one. That is a big one. Then we have Turkey playing Andorra and France taking on Albania. So games worth watching. The Serbia versus Portugal one, definitely worth watching. The England-Bulgaria one, maybe 12 o'clock. Maybe I'll catch that. Maybe I'll catch that one. I'll see what I can do tomorrow, but I'll be back to live stream tomorrow, though. Definitely will be. So what I want to do, I want to just take a quick look at the standings. The standings so far. The teams, Group A is still poised between England, Czech Republic, Kosovo. Montenegro still in it, 2 points. Group A is still very much in the balance. Montenegro, Bulgaria. Group B, Ukraine running away with that group. Luxembourg, Serbia, Portugal only played 2 games. So Portugal has 6 games left, so they can climb back up. So, okay, you're not watching USA versus Mexico. Why? It's a friendly. I don't need to watch it. I have things to do. I could always watch it on the DVR if I want to. And I'm following it. I'm getting updates. Mexico leading 1-0 right now. Thought I didn't know, huh? So, yeah. Anyways, This group is still, very much in the balance, but Ukraine looks like they're going to qualify. Serbia, I think they're in trouble. Serbia are definitely in trouble. Group C, spoke about already, Northern Ireland. They have 4 matches remaining to play against Germany and Netherlands, who I think are the front runners to qualify. Belarus and Estonia. Republic of Ireland leading their group right now. Denmark second. Switzerland third on 5 points, but they have only played 3 matches, so they're still in the hunt. Georgia 3 points, Gibraltar at the bottom. I don't think Gibraltar are gonna make it. Group E, Hungary, Croatia, Wales, Slovakia, and Azerbaijan. It's between this group is in the balance still. This group is in the balance, but 4 matches left. They're halfway through, and Hungary and Croatia are leading. Group F, Spain, Sweden, they're leading. Spain, they're 15 from 5 games. Perfect. Spain, we all know they will qualify. They still have 5 matches left to play. Sweden, 10 points. Norway, 8 points. I think these two teams play tomorrow, I think. They played already. They play pretty soon. But it will be between those two teams. Romania also looking good. Despite losing to Spain, they're looking good. A point would have done them a world of good too. Malta, Faroe Islands, they are not in contention. Group G, Poland, Austria leading that group. Slovenia and Israel on their next. North Macedonia could do something as well. Don't count them out. Group H, France, Turkey, and Iceland all on 9 points after 3 matches. Guys, we could all remember France lost one of their matches. It was against Turkey they lost, right? It was against Turkey, I think. But this group is a very, very tricky group still. Albania, Moldova, and Andorra, I don't think, are in contention. Group I, Belgium and Russia should go through from this group. Kazakhstan, Scotland, Cyprus, San Marino, I think, won't stand a chance here against these two powerhouses. Russia have proven themselves to be powerhouses as of late. Does anyone think Luxembourg can upset Serbia? They can pick up a draw, but I don't think it's going to happen. And the last group, Group J, Italy leading 5 wins in 5. Finland second with Timo Pukki just putting them in for fun. Bosnia and Herzegovina, Armenia, Greece, oh man. They have to be the most disappointing team in the whole competition right now. And Liechtenstein. So that wraps it up for Euro 2020 qualifiers, guys. What we're going to do right now, we're going to take a look at the international friendlies that played today. And I'm going to be using Google. Oh, man. Oh, Google. But let's take a look at some of the results that we didn't get to see. Ecuador defeated Peru 1-0. Northern Ireland defeated Luxembourg 1-0. Honduras defeated Puerto Rico 4-0. Chile and Argentina played to a 0-0 draw. Oh, I'm glad I didn't watch that. I saw the notification for that one. Today, guys, Benin defeated Ivory Coast 2-1. Oh, man. Minute. Then Jodel Dosu scored in the 82nd. And then Stefan Cesseignon. Remember, he used to play for West Bromwich Albion in the Premier League. He scored a penalty in the 87th minute. Nicolas Pepe did not take the call up for Ivory Coast. I think he want to focus on his Arsenal career. Maybe I don't know, but it was a pretty strong Ivorian team. Serge Aurier played as a center back. Oh, very weird. But yeah, big win. Steve Mounier, guys, you remember the Huddersfield striker, plays for Benin. So big win, man. Benin seems like they're up and coming. Guys, could Benin qualify for the 2022 World Cup? I don't think so, but you never know. Tunisia defeated Mauritania 1-0. Morocco and Burkina Faso played to a 1-1 draw. Currently, guys, Brazil and Colombia are 2-2 with who is this? Luis Muriel. That's a long name he has here. Luis Fernando Muriel Fruto. He has scored twice. And Casemiro and Neymar, back playing for Brazil. Wow. Has scored for Brazil. So, wow. So, who's playing for Brazil here? Edison, Dani Alves, Thiago Silva, Marquinhos, Alexandro, Coutinho, Arthur, Casemiro, Richarlison, Firmino, Neymar. This is a strong team. And the Colombian team is strong too. Roger Martinez, Duvan Zapata, Luis Muriel, Cuadrado, Barrios, Uribe, Tessio, Mina, Davinson Sanchez, Medina, Ospina. These are some strong teams. These are some strong teams. I think Colombia should qualify for the 2022 World Cup. It was very close in South America the last time around, and I think it's going to be very close again. Right now, Mexico are leading the USA 1-0 at halftime. It's now started back. And guess who scored, guys? Chicharito. Chicharito Hernandez, who has now moved to Sevilla from West Ham United. Costa Rica and Uruguay are currently 0-0. Only 10 minutes in. Libya play Niger tomorrow. South Africa play Madagascar. Well, that game is canceled, they say. Don't know what happened. Maybe South Africa missed the boat to Madagascar. Then Kenya play Uganda. Wales play Belarus. Algeria play Benin. Could Benin defeat the African champions? Ooh. Then we have some Asian friendlies. Oman against Lebanon. Uzbekistan against Iraq. Jordan play Paraguay. No, that's an interesting one. And Tunisia play Ivory Coast. And Ukraine plays Nigeria. These are some interesting friendlies here. But anyways, I won't go too much into the remaining friendlies. But guys, really appreciate everyone who has joined the live stream. If you guys have any question for me right now, please ask, because I have to go. I have to go like right now, like immediately. Not like immediately, but within the next 5 minutes. But I just had to pop up and talk to you guys about the fixtures today, because if I didn't do this, I would have had to put them into my live stream tomorrow, and I don't want to do that. So I want to make sure I pop up every single day while the international games are going on, because it's too much to just make a video, and edit. I don't want to do that. It's too much work. I don't want to burden myself. So, any questions for me, guys, before I disappear? Oh, you know what? If you guys don't have any questions, I'll just check the book. Question number 2 in the book, guys. 2,000 questions about me. Remember yesterday, what is your idea of perfect happiness? And I said that my idea of perfect happiness would be to, for me personally, to just have like unlimited money so that I don't have to worry about money, and I could just focus on all the other things. You know what I'm saying? Like tomorrow, I have to go to work. So that means I am like, oh man, what if I didn't have to go to work? You know what I'm saying? It would have been, I could have focused on other things with that 8 hours or 12 hours, but I have to go to work. So my idea of happiness is have enough money and travel the world, and, you know, have good health care and have good health, and, you know, and help people, and just don't have to worry about that. You know, just peace of mind and things like that. But question today, what is your greatest fear? And I want you guys to answer this question as well. What is your greatest fear? What is your greatest fear? And I know a lot of us have a similar greatest fear, and it's death. Greatest fear is death, man. You know, seriously, like just finding out like you're terminally ill and you're gonna die. Advenko says, I'm not afraid of dying. Well, listen, man. I'm definitely, I don't want to, who wants to die? I don't want to die. You know what I'm saying? So that's my biggest fear. That is my biggest fear. You know what I'm saying? But apart from dying, my biggest fear maybe I think that's my biggest fear, because all the other things I could actually do something about. I could do something about a lot of other things. But things that lead to dying, I really can't do much about that. Seriously. I live in eternal fear of my life ending and being forgotten. Exactly. I won't be forgotten though. You know what I mean? Once my videos are on the internet, people would always remember me. But, you know, dying, man. To be left completely alone when I'm old. Oh man. Well, you could just try to stay as independent as you can, but I think dying is the ultimate one for me. Definitely. Advenko, same kind of, but I'm not really scared of death. I'm scared of dying all alone with no one at my side. Nah, I think it's just dying. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to die? Like, who wants to die? Like, we just want to go, we just want to live and live and live and live. Start drinking green tea. Well, I actually drink lemon ginger tea. And sometimes I don't get like a cold for like a very long period, very, very long period. And I'm like, I think it's this lemon ginger tea that's keeping me so healthy, you know. You know what I'm saying? So definitely. So guys, next time I live stream, there's another question coming up and I will answer that question. So it's death. And Advenko says, I just drank lemon ginger tea. What type of lemon ginger tea do you drink? What brand? What brand is the lemon ginger tea? What brand? If we drink the same brand of lemon ginger tea, that will be like sick. That will be crazy. That will be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still waiting for Advenko to answer. I want to talk about the Italian girl in my physics class, but I get too nervous. Oh man. Oh, you want to talk to the Italian girl in your physics class? Twinnings. Well, nah, I don't drink twinnings. I want to talk to the Italian girl in my physics class, but I get too nervous. Well, do you actually say hi to the Italian girl in your physics class? Do you actually say hi? Do you actually have the courage to say hi to her? Because that's a start. That's a start. You don't have to come up with any pickup lines to look goofy or, for it to backfire. But the best thing to do is just say, hey, what's up, Hey, I never talk to her because I'm too nervous. Nah, 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 nah. You gotta say hi, man. That's a start. That's a start. Just say hi. You know what I'm saying? Just say hi. Even if the words don't come out, if you establish contact, just say hi. Or say, you know what? It's a good one. Good morning. Or good afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Just walk next to and say, hey, good afternoon. How are you doing today? Just wanted to say hi. But just say hi. Just say hi. You do not have to give up any compliments. Try not to give the compliment. Try not to say, "Oh, I think you look beautiful" or whatnot. Just say, "Hey, just wanted to say good morning," and that's it. Or you know what could be a next easy way to talk to her? If you're having a problem with something in your physics class, you could be like, "Hey, by the way, I'm having a problem with this. Have you figured it out as well? Like, have you figured it out as yet? Because I'm really not getting this." So then that could actually spark up a conversation. You know what I mean? But the best thing to do is to take it slow. We are now in September. I think you have physics with this girl for definitely at least for the rest of the year. So take it easy. You have every day of September, October, November to build up the courage and the confidence to talk to this girl. You know what I'm saying? Try not to overthink it. Try not to overthink things. And also you have to go with the mentality of not being don't be afraid of rejection. Like just say whatever. I never had her. Like I don't have her now. So if she rejects me, it doesn't matter. It definitely doesn't matter because I have nothing to lose here. You know what I'm saying? So, Advenko, I wish I had this advice down. Oh, you can't talk shit, man. You guys are like, okay. But anyways, guys, tomorrow we'll continue. If some of you guys want to ask me for more advice, I can give advice, definitely. Where are you from? You are genius. I am from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but I live in the USA. I've been living in the USA for 16 years. But anyways, guys, I have to go. Got to drop my daughter home, and I have work early in the morning. So when you get in that Villa shirt, I don't know about the Villa shirt. Oh, actually, if I do go to the store and I find a Villa shirt and I like it, I'll just get it. But I actually have a few more new shirts to unveil. I have a few new things coming up, so look out for that, guys. But thank you. No problem, Zach. But guys, from my boy Dominic Rich, I gotta go. I gotta go. Today I can't stay too long. I wish I could have stayed for the next half hour, but I gotta go. So we will chat tomorrow. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. So thank you guys for joining the live stream. If you haven't smashed the thumbs up button as yet, please do so. Please tell a friend about the channel. Please comment. Please share the videos that I put so much hard work into. The channel is growing very nicely. You know what I'm saying? 28K. Thank you guys for 28K, man. Congrats to us. We got to 28K, almost at 30K. And then from 30, we're going to get to 40 even quicker than we got from 20 to 30. So it's progress, man. It's progress. It's growth. It's slow, but it's, when things grow slow, it's better. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to blow up too fast. But anyways, guys, until next time, peace out. Rich.